We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Right guys, welcome back to Frostpunk. This is now the full release of the game, and that's why you saw the opening cinematic to the game. So what I'm going to do, it started a completely new game because it's gone from preview to the full build. So what I'm going to do is get us back to the point of where we had just built the beacon from the first video I did for this game, and then we will continue from there. So I will see you shortly. And back to where we was. I'm not doing too good this time. I tried rushing through it so that I can get back to actually recording the video. 8 people have died already. The discontent's pretty high. The hope is quite low. I don't understand how this game works fully yet. I will get into it a lot more as we progress through the story. But so far it's not going too well. I've signed different laws and stuff this time, and it just all seems to be going south. So we need to pick ourselves up. We're going to go searching the Lost Expedition to try and find some people. Hopefully they come to our city, we can house them, they can work for us, and they can help us build the bigger community that we want and survive. So we're going to send them here now. It's going to take 11 hours, yeah, for them to get there. Right, and let's try and figure this out. So the weather's literally just dropped again. We're on the 10th day already. We're not doing too well on the resources. I need to sign the prosthetics law because we had to chop someone's leg off and then they killed themselves. They couldn't take it. They didn't want to be a burden to the city and everything like that. We need to build a care house because then all the amputees can move over to there and stop crowding up the medical posts so that we can actually heal the people that are just sick and not gravely ill, and then hopefully that way we won't have as many amputees. And we need to try and feed everyone, but I have max workers in the hunter's hut and they don't actually seem to be gathering food, because as soon as they gather it, it goes straight away. I've got far too many citizens to feed. I need to build another hunter's hut, but we're going to need more people living in our city in order to do that, because I'm having to gather resources to keep the generator up, the steam hub running, to keep everything warm and stuff like that. So we're going to continue now. I'm going to hope and pray. There's 8 people starving, because if we slow the game speed down, too cold, this building must be at least chilly inside to work, could not resume production. But we have a steam hub on, what's the working hours? From 8 till 6. That's when the... Okay, so that's fine. This building's too cold. That runs 24 hours. We're going to have to put this on 24 hours. And this runs 24 hours too. We have 3 workers in here. What else could we research? Allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each one raises the workplace's temperature by 1 level and consumes a coal an hour when running. Right, we'll get that to keep everyone warm. I don't want people getting ill. We've got 4 hours until the people turn up at the Lost Expedition. There's less people starving now, there's more people getting ill though. Right, exploration. The beacon gives you access. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons in the upper right corner. So this is still talking about the scouts. Once they reach an unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. To issue them, click the highlighted icon. Scouts will often need your decision on how to deal with what they find. Scouts carry the resources they recover with them, so in order to make use of those, you need to call them back to the city and wait for their return. Okay, so if they're waiting for me, we need... Search might provide... Search the area. Right, a happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Sights discover a gloomy cave and sturdy shelter. So, scouts will set out towards our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. That's... What's all... I don't understand what that is. Or survivors will set out towards our city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. They can bring them back. "22 workers, 10 engineers, 4 children." Wait, that's what we're going to get? Let's go back to the city. Resume time. Don't tell me we're getting like another 30 people. That would be amazing. We're out of coal. I've got people working on it, but it's their free time. Oh. I've got people working on wood. I need to get... No, wrong menu. The heat... I shouldn't have gone for the heaters. I maybe should have got a sawmill. Turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. Extracts iron, so that's like for steel. That's for coal. Allows us to research tier 1 technologies. We can't find out what they do though. And that alone costs 50 wood to upgrade to the tier 1 things. Oh, the generator's shutting down. Everyone's gonna die. Are they... Please hurry up and get back. Scouts have returned. They've arrived with 22 workers, 10 engineers, 4 kids. We've got 108 people. Oh. See, it's a pit for a reason. I've killed a lot of people. Right, it's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. Okay, so I can send people back out to go search different places. We've got some coal. Turn the generator back on. Search for others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them to help. Ask them for help to secure our survival. So they're waiting to go back out. This is the sturdy shelter. A bulky construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. There's a dark cave entrance visible on the hillside. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming from it, but it's gone now. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory. There's smoke over it. 5 hours, 20 hours, and 22. A sturdy shelter that could actually have food there. Yeah, we're going there. It doesn't matter. There's going to take 22 hours. We're going there because if we can find some food and feed these people, hopefully we'll stop having people gravely ill, people starving. There's actually no one starving right now. And there's 28 people homeless too. Oh, well, this just gets better and better. Let's go street. We're going to have to build from here across to here. And then if you build across to there too. 10. Street is under construction. Yeah, that's fine. I actually need to build one more. I don't have enough wood. I have 1 wood left. I've got people working on it and it's work time. Please tell me you can give me 10. Yeah, nice. We've got 42 people doing nothing. What's that? A coal deposit. Right, there's another coal pile. We'll get a max amount of people working there. There's another one here. We don't need to focus too much on that. That's frozen trees. There's wood crates. We get some more people working there to get some wood. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. I could get a couple more engineers in here. Maxed out. What else was it? The steam hub seems to be working, I think. Can max that out. That's our cemetery that we've built. To say sorry to all the people I let down. Was it one more tent we needed? Perfect. After they're built, there will be no one homeless. Everyone has a house, but now we need a massive amount of food. They don't arrive for 15 hours. I need to research the sawmill and stuff like that. Heaters are researched. So that's fine. The heater is off. Emergency shift. See, I don't know why, but the Hunter's Hut, you can't change the working hours, you can't put them on emergency shift or anything. The generator's shutting down. I've run out of coal again. Look at this, 68 people hungry. Care house, oh, I've not built it, oh, okay. Look at my discontent and hope. This game is actually really difficult. I will get used to it though. We will do something about it. Is there free time? Right, everyone get to work. Right, turn that back on. Scouts have reached it. Right, the shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. So we get steam cores, food rations and wood. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. So all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Sites discovered. The Steel Bridge. Whoa, we get a steam core, 101 food and 200... Yeah, we'll take that. Do we have to wait for them to travel back or do we get it instantly? Well, we definitely don't get it instant. Send them back to the city. Because we could do with that wood. And that way, because we're getting that wood coming in, the guys that are down here can actually stop working there. I need another hunter's hut so that we've got enough food for everyone. But then at the same time, I should get a sawmill. Well, I should start researching it. We can get a care house. Not adjacent to a street. There we go. Right, there's workers, they're on an expedition, in treatment, blah blah blah. I don't want to turn the heaters on because it's going to take an extra coal per hour. We've nearly researched the sawmill. Do we have enough to build it? 10 wood. See, but I can't build here because I need to build street. Can I build street just straight out? If I build it to... I can build street wherever I want. Is that them going to build it? Yeah. You have to start heating one of the cold homes within 2 days. Within 3 cold homes within 24 hours. Discontent. Let's heat all the homes. Because what we can do is... if we have enough... I do need to get 50... I need to get a lot of wood. I've got wood coming in, but I don't know what food rations are still too low. Okay, our hope's gonna... 2 times promise broken. Secure at least livable living conditions in homes. Sign the prosthetics law. Okay, but I need to find another settlement to progress with the game. I need to put in another steam hub. Oh, I have got enough. We'll put it right about there. Right, we've just got the wood and everything. They've returned. So now they can go straight back out. The trail goes over an elegant steel bridge that crosses a huge ravine. The bridge is remarkably snow-free. Okay. I say we go there. It takes a day, yeah, a day and 8 hours. Okay, so that should produce wood. No, I need to... get the coal thing going. Because our generator's shutting down again. I didn't break my promise. Oh, I did because I was supposed to... oh my god. I was supposed to keep them livable, in livable conditions for 3 days or 2 days, and I couldn't do it. People are talking openly about overthrowing you, bereft of hope. They see no future for our city and they blame you for that. What should we do? Just... I need to raise hope in 2 days. I've got people working on that coal pile. Gonna get people working on this one. Need to keep everyone warm. If I mess this game up, then it's starting another one. Because I'm not giving up this game. I really enjoy playing this. Oh, we've got a ton of coal. Right, by pumping pressurised water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. But the gathering posts don't have a big range. Because look, if I put one down, it's got that tiny little circle of where they're going to work. So, yeah, I could build one like here. Or I could build one out here, but it means creating more streets and stuff. And I don't really want to do that. I thought I'd kind of work my way out in a ring. But it looks like I'm going to have to change all my plans anyway. Well, that's if I get to continue with the game. Right, Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of the untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. They demand that you take action. I'm not ignoring it. I've got 2 medical posts built. You'll have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick to treatment. You have 2 days to build another medical... No, I'm not building another one. I've got 2 already, look. Medical post. 5 engineers. There's people going to treatment. And then in here, the second medical post, like 1, 2. We've got another 5 engineers in here. There's a couple of them resting, there's a couple of them working. About a day, 12 hours. There's not actually that many people that are ill. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterheim in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Look at that. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. So we get the automaton, or we get 84 steel. No, I want to take that thing to the city. We reprogrammed it and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. So could this clear the snow away and our people stop getting bloody ill? It's also unlocked 2 new places. The weather station, a tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof, is most likely a weather station set up by scientists from Winterheim. Several vehicles and tents, we can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. You'll go in there. Hope falls slightly. Finding the bridge to Winterheim proved that we're on the right track but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it, all but people are growing anxious. Why? Well, I know if I have to start another game, don't bring the automaton back. I think the game's going to end. People have no hope in me. I wouldn't either, to be completely honest, but... like, that bar is... I've got 7 hours to get up to 18% hope. Not gonna happen. Is the game over? Is everyone gonna up and leave me? Your time has come. No, I've just... oh, you are joking. They just kicked me out and stole my city. Look at them all chatting rubbish about me. I've been banished. A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank as though they were watching snowfall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You are banished from the city instead. Are you actually joking? Well, that's one way to end the game. And on that note, I am going to end the video here, but what I'm going to do is do a couple of playthroughs myself, get used to the game, understand all the technology and everything there is to it a little bit better, so that when we come back for the next video, I will be a little bit more prepared. I'm not saying I'm going to keep the city going. I might get banished again. Everyone might die. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. There's so many different possible outcomes for this game. It's amazing. And that's what, like, I'm going to keep coming back to this game over and over and over again, because there's so many different things that can happen. But that is the end of this video. Hopefully next time we do a lot better. Not guaranteeing it, but that's something we're going to have to wait and see. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.